What's going on, everyone? Togavor here, and today we're back for another Showdown Live. Hope this should be a second upload day in a row. Today I'm just by myself. Felt like doing this by myself. I have never really done that on my channel, so here it goes. This is a team I whipped up. Yeah. Basically, it's centered around the fact. Well, originally I was gonna record a joke series that I think I am gonna actually introduce, just not this time. And that series is gonna be called Berry Boy Takes on OU, referring to myself, of course, as Berry Boy. If you haven't watched me in past NPL seasons, then I guess you wouldn't know why. But I use a lot of berries in league format, so the idea would be that I would transfer that over to OU and use about 2 to 4 Pokemon on each team. With a berry most likely associated with some kind of gimmick. So if you guys have any ideas for specific Pokemon or sets with berries that you want to see me try out in the future, go ahead and leave a comment. That would be wonderful. But anyways, I whipped up this team. There's going to be a berry team, and I was like, wait, this is just better if I fix these things. So yeah, I'm on the Berry Boys alt, which is what I'll be laddering up with. Eventually on with using the berries, but anyway, to start it off, we have Ben, the man with swine. It's the Berry Boys, gotta make them all male, you know what I'm saying? With just standard lead man with swine, it's really good right now. Ground types in general are amazing. And then to go with both, especially with my pincers, you can see up here I have a Choice Scarf Magnezone. Standard moveset, standard spread. Sometimes I want this to be Magneton because of Greninja, but Magneton's really nice for power. It can OHKO things like Scizor, which Magneton cannot reliably do. We have Bow, Bow and Bow. We have Bow the Mega Pincer with standard moveset, Earthquake because Aegislash right now, and Toxapex, things like that. It hits a little bit harder, but Pincer right now is insane, especially when it's paired with this guy over here. But anyway, Celesteela, this might be my favorite Pokemon in OU right now. It is insane. So bulky. This is the standard moveset right now. Flamethrower is nice because if you hit Magnezone on the switch, you can 2-hit KO it. And then live any one hit from it as long as it's Scarf. Specs obviously just knocks you out, but that's why it's okay to run lefties on that. You're not really worried about getting trapped too much, and it's really nice with Protect and Leech Seed. It's just a super annoying Mon. Heavy Slam always does 1,000,000 because of how fat this thing is. And I intentionally made its SPDF a little bit higher because, in general, the SPDF boost is nice because there's situations where I'll knock out a Pokemon with it. And with that SPDF boost, I'll be able to live a hit from something like a Tapu Koko, which otherwise I wouldn't be able to live, of course. And that allows him to get a Leech Seed up, get a couple Protects, get a Protect off, and just build momentum a lot easier in my favor. My fifth Mon is this Pukumuku, Recover Memento Baton Pass Toxic, using the Z-Move Memento to set up Mega Pincer Sweeps. Essentially, that's the reasoning. If you look at these Pokemon, after Mammoth 1 dies, which since it's deleted its likelihood, you can see it gets absolutely shredded by a Tapu Koko, so for that reason, we have an Assault Vest Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is probably my favorite Pokemon in OU right now. It was originally a banded set, but this is such a reliable switch into Tapu Koko because it takes off that terrain, gives me my own terrain boost, and Horn Leech lets me recover back up to full health along with Grassy Surge, so I actually think Tapu Bulu is an amazing Assault Vest user, definitely really great in the tier. Superpower and Zen Headbutt are my coverage moves. Sometimes I wish it was Stone Edge, but usually these are the two that I prefer. Superpower is nice because it can hit things like Celesteela once it's weakened and stuff like that, and Zen Headbutt is mainly for things like Buzzwole, which would otherwise be a complete stop to it. But that's the team. I've had quite a big success with it so far. So with that, we're just going to hop into a battle. But yeah, I'm pretty excited overall. NPL Season 6 is starting up pretty soon, and we got some powerful new members. And obviously it's going to be Gen 7 draft, probably one of the first Gen 7 draft leagues to start off with, so I'm pretty hyped for that. Anyway, so looking at this guy's team, I see no reason not to just lead with Mamoswine, and overall, if we can kill this Jolteon, which is on an air balloon, which is really annoying, and because of that, I'm actually going to go for an Ice Shard. He did switch out. Yeah, I probably should have, probably definitely should have, but it's okay. We can just get our rocks up with Mamoswine. He does a lot of damage. Beware. I don't think Beware gets any priority. I'm not just going to be looking up what these mons get. And the reason I'm keep thinking about keeping this is because of Celesteela, but since it's so weak and it really doesn't matter anyway, so I'm just going to fire off an Earthquake. Get some decent damage off on the Beware. And he does have a ground type in Mudsdale, so I can't just go out to my Magna Zone. What does he hit? He hits 240 speed. Now this is exactly why I have the exact speed investment I do on Tapu Bulu. It ensures that I will outspeed any base, any base 60, any Jolly base 60 or Timid base 60. So that's the reason for the spread that I have. It's pretty nice for things like non-Scarf Magna Zone. Now here comes the threat, and let me pull up the calculator here. Pyukumuku, 248 HP versus a Celesteela with 252. Sludge Bomb. It's gonna do. Celesteela, Pyukumuku should be eating these hits. So let's jump into that. He goes for Overheat anyway. That's fantastic for us. Drop that attack. We get the Grassy Terrain Recovery, which is really nice. At this point, I am just going to Baton Fast pass for momentum. I can't Toxic it, obviously, and I can't Toxic Celesteela, which was something that I thought would come in. But because of that now, I can go straight out into Bow the Magna Zone and just trap this thing, except he doesn't have that, so I really kind of think he's Shed Shell, so I'm going to go for it. But the thing is, okay, here's my thought process. I could go for the Flash Cannon and make the tryhard play predicting Mudsdale, but there's no reason to, and I'm glad I didn't. That is just Max Spadef with Fire Blast. Jeez, he has the counter team. That's okay, though. This is only there to get rid of Celesteela, and it really wasn't too much. It wasn't really too useful outside of that. So now it is down. He can now go into Mudsdale and do that, but I can just go into Tapu Bulu, so that's what I was thinking. Oh, he goes into Como. That's interesting. Let me look at Como versus my Magna Zone. Choice Scarf, Thunderbolt. Definitely not going to do enough to warrant staying in, so I am going to make the safe switch out into my Celesteela. Which I'm just going to get these seeds up on this Como. It should not be able to 2-hit KO me. I'm just going to hope it. I'm not going to do calcs. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You guys haven't seen me probably live too much, but I prefer not to calc as much as possible because it just slows down the game. But he does make the switch out into Jolteon, which means we're going to get some really nice chip onto this. And, shoot, in the Gen 7 calc, they haven't entered the, you can't do Mega Pinsir anymore. You have to do Pinsir-Mega. What a first world problem, am I right? So we're going to check out Jolteon, and that +2 Quick Attack only needs to do, 50%, so he's already pretty much in range. If he takes one more Leech Seed, actually, yeah, if he takes one more Leech Seed hit and then Stealth Rock, he will be in range of Mega Pinsir, which is really nice. He does take the Stealth Rock there, which means he's in a most likely guaranteed range of Mega Pinsir, which is very, very nice. Now right here, he's going to go into Celesteela, and at this point, my best play is 100% just stacking Magna Zone. I don't want to risk Pyukumuku being 2-hit KO'd by a Sludge Bomb, which it most likely would be at this point, depending on his item. He does just go for that Sludge Bomb, and at this point, my best play is 100% going for Flash Cannon. I cannot afford to let Jolteon get any recovery, as I have it mostly weakened, and again, Mudsdale is his likely play, and we get good damage off on that. Even if we do give it a defense boost, but we get the lucky drop, which means I don't think this will kill, but it'll put it very, very low, obviously in the range of Pinsir, and he decides to switch. I don't really agree with that play, because since the Grassy Terrain's up, it's not like this is one inch. Yeah, if this was Gen 6, I'd be at 2%. Grassy Terrain definitely helping mitigate that burn damage. But again, Flash Cannon here is my best play for sure. Just sack this thing off until he knocks it out. He goes for his own Flash Cannon. That's an interesting play, as I can just keep clicking Flash Cannon on everything on his team, and I lose nothing, and he is gone. So that was a very successful first battle. We're up at 12-19, definitely not too high on the ladder at all. And I am just playing normal OU. It's a lot healthier of a metagame than Gen 7 OU, Gen 7 Pokebank OU, that is, in my opinion. for a number of reasons, but it's just how I feel about it. Obviously, people can agree to disagree. Now, this man has an interesting team. He is absolutely shat on by Celesteela, which will be my lead. And I did think Man was going to likely lead, and because of that, I am just going to click Heavy Slam and get a lot of damage off on this Mamoswine or whatever he wants to switch in. Pyukumuku is definitely getting a lot more play now that Joey's done his video on it and people realize what it can do, and not gonna lie, if I hadn't watched the video, I wouldn't know what the hell to run on it either. So shout out to my man Joey, new member of the NPL, so that's pretty cool. Now right here, he is taking a long time, so I'm going to pop him with that timer, and yeah, I don't know, overall, I'm really enjoying Gen 7 OU, definitely a lot more fun than Gen 6. I mean, Gen 6 just got stale like any minigame does, at a certain point, so that's to be expected. At this point, I'm going to Leech Seed, in case he either wants to save the Mamoswine, which I could see him doing perfectly reasonable, most reliable way to take out my Magnezone. And also because that would ensure if he does decide to go for an Icicle Crash that I'm at the maximum possible HP at the end of that exchange. So that's why it's my best. I don't have Hazard Removal on this, that's one other thing, which may seem very weird with Mega Pinsir, but considering I have the Dark Inium Z Memento, it's actually not that bad, and he does just make the switch into Pyukumuku here, and I know his only offensive move is Toxic, so there is nothing wrong with me just going for Heavy Slam and getting some chip on this thing. Definitely my best play. He is the Screens variant, which is interesting, so that means he is probably dual screens with Recover and Toxic, or Baton Pass and Recover. Probably Baton Pass and Recover, that would make the most sense. So he has his light screen up. I'm going to go into Tapu Bulu here and see what he wants to do. He could just straight BP. He goes into Pelipper. That's an interesting play. I'm not really sure I agree with that. But he has, let me check Pelipper's. Pelipper, physically defensive to a Tapu Bulu with, we're going to put Wood Hammer and Horn Leech on this set. 252 Adamant. I don't know why I'm trying to give it boosts. I wish I had boosts. So Wood Hammer is a guaranteed 2 KO. Horn Leech is not, so I'm going to go straight for that Wood Hammer. And holy shit, should have gone for Horn Leech, obviously. He does Toxic me, that is slightly unfortunate, but we're going to be able to get rid of the rain here, and I believe, how much do we have on this? We have 32 HP. No, not the level. I am out of it today. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then we're going to give you the Assault Vest, not adaptability, but I mean, you can keep that for now. Assault Vest versus Greninja. We want an actual used Greninja set. Doubles Hail Attacker. Drop you Ice Beam. Get rid of Protean. And 52 to 61. He went to Sharpedo anyway. What is he gonna do to kill me? Does he have a poison move? He has Ice Fang. Well, I'm an idiot. I should have seen that coming. This thing is such a big threat to my team, but for some reason he didn't go for the Protect and the Speed Boost there. I very much disagree with that play. Magnezone is a play that I want to make. It's actually looking super useful if I can get rid of those two at the bottom. It sweeps his last three, so not sure I want to make that play unnecessarily. But I think it is my best play and my most reliable way of forcing him out here. Oh, and his Mamoswine is severely weakened, which is, I forgot about that, but Pyukumuku can switch in reliably to that, so, I'm just gonna Volt Switch. No, don't Volt Switch. T-Bolt, because T-Bolt can OHKO through the light screen. I forgot about the light screen. I believe T-Bolt can OHKO through the light screen. If it can't, not the biggest of deals, because Sharpedo, or Magnezone should be able to live any one hit. And he does just go Saki Pyukumuku. Actually chewed that through the light screen. Holy balls. The thing is, he's still Baton Pass Recover, which means I can SD with Pinsir. But he's gonna get reflect up here. I think he's gonna reflect or recover. That's the question. Well, the thing is, I think my best play is just go to Celesteela. Yeah, recover was the play there. Now he'll probably reflect, but my play is Succeed here, and in general, the Celesteela has a lot of fun versus his team. I could see this being a much longer game because I'm gonna honestly have to sit in here with Celesteela and Pyukumuku in order to take his team out. And actually, no. Oh shoot. Okay, I just disconnected. Let me reconnect to the server. My internet does that sometimes, but my internet's pretty nice overall. So right, last time, the thing is, he has nothing that wants to switch into a Heavy Slam, so Heavy Slam's my best play by far. And he just does get Light Screen back up. Now, what do I do? I'm going to go to my own Pyukumuku and try to get a Toxic off on his own because it's really annoying. Gengar is probably his best play. Just straight switching to Gengar after my Pyukumuku, so I will be tempted to Baton Pass, but I kind of think he'll want to recover with his own to get it back up to full health, but he just makes the hard play out to Gengar, but this makes me really just... Can I just win? Because Pyukumuku's weakened. He doesn't have Reflect up. Let me think about... okay, we need to do a lot of calcs with Mega Pinsir here. I keep forgetting that it's not in there. So at +2, Quick Attack will kill Greninja. Quick Attack will kill that. So we have to check Gengar's bulk. Quick Attack will kill that. And Sharpedo Mega. Quick Attack will kill that. So my best play right here is just Z Memento. Oh, he has Will-O-Wisp. That is not good. That is not good. I still gotta go for it. Hope for a miss. Honestly, my best way of winning this game right now, or a choke, which would be him switching out. That would just hand me the game. That is unfortunate. Damn it. Damn it. Did not expect that. I expected just a full out Life Orb attacker because that's the only Gengar that I have seen here on the ladder, but that's really unfortunate. We might be taking the fat L on this one. The only way that I see that not happening is the fact that literally this monster can just stall out his entire team. Oh, he chokes. That is a choke on... It's a bad choke. Yeah, I have to return here because if he were to recover there while I got up another SD, well, actually, I probably should have SD'd again to just eliminate all the rolls, even when they are in my favor. Because here's my thought process behind that. I could have gotten to +3, and then I could have EQ'd, which wouldn't have OHKO'd Pyukumuku, and if he got up Reflect, I could have just gotten up to +6. I think that exchange would have worked in my favor as he didn't have Toxic on Pyukumuku, but this Greninja just dies. I got a crit. That did not matter. It was in my favor. Come on, let's get it again. All the rolls. Come on. Was this one even a roll? Yeah, this one's just a straight roll. Wow, I got the min roll. That is unfortunate. But the nice thing is his team is weakened. Scarf Flash Cannon is here. That should do at least 26 to a Mega Sharpedo. Mega Sharpedo is not that bulky. Be funny if I lost to that. It wouldn't be funny. It'd be sad. But oh, got him on the Switch anyway. That's really nice. And I'm trying to think if he has Focus Blast Gengar, if we can still win the game, just to make sure that I don't have to necessarily scout for that and play around that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can win with Celesteela anyway, so just going straight for Flash Cannon is my play. He does knock me out, and actually Mammoth Swine is the safer play, and I can just go for a pair of Ice Shards, and that will be the game. So that one was looking a little dicey at times, but we did manage to pull it out. Yeah, it was a fun game. Yep, drop him the GG. How many minutes are we? We're 20 minutes into this, so I'm probably just going to grab one more, call it 3 games. I'm hopefully going to be Showdown and living a lot more. I actually enjoy this quite a lot. Keeping me sharp. What are we at now? 12:42. Nice, and still low on the ladder. So here we go. Gonna hop into our last game here. Let me just check the ladder. I'm curious where it's at overall. 1700. So it's gone to be about a normal OU ladder now. Yeah, I gotta be in the 1400s to get on. That's pretty normal. I'm doing a lot better on this ult than it was my main ult. My main ult, I was like, I don't know. Actually, and I hadn't played much normal OU on my ult at all, but on this one, I'm like 9 and like 10 and 3, 10 and 2, or something like that. And a lot of that was with on one or two of those losses was with the Barry version of this team. And I lost connection again. My internet is just crapping out all over the place today. So here we go. If it'll load, I saw an Alolan Ninetales. That was cool. Alolan Ninetales is a mod that I really like. Like, even without Hail, I just really like Alolan Ninetales. It's just Blizzard is just so spammable. So here we are. It is an Alolan Ninetales indeed, and this team is just absolutely bodied by Celesteela. Even Primarina can't do a ton to it. So looking at this, my lead is 100% going to be Bo the Magnezone, and he leads Primarina, and he has 1 volt to it. He has 1 immunity, but it cannot trap me because it is a Alolan Dugtrio. I have no idea why this man's running a Alolan Dugtrio. He does make the play, quote-unquote play, but that's a free switch into my Celesteela, and we have had 2 moves do absolutely nothing this time. So I'm trying to think what my play is here. I'm just going to go for Leech Seed. I don't think that that Serena's the switch here, and also in general, this man is running a Alolan Dugtrio and Primarina and OU, so don't know how reliable he can be to make the right plays. And then, as you can see, he just switched in a quad weak Ninetales into this, which I don't know why he's doing this, because this mon's literally the counter. Flamethrower can just take him out from there for sure. Hopefully he's bad and just SDs there. I have a feeling this could be an early forfeit. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but it looks like that could easily be the case. He does Icicle Crash, doesn't get the flinch, that's beautiful, and I knock him out with the Flamethrower, and I get the Spadef boost. And honestly, this Mon is looking like it can 1v1 his entire team now with that boost. I don't see any way that he could really take it out. He sends in the Primarina, but because of that boost, I'm just going to stay in and get up my... Okay, he got a crit. So, this is a ball game again. Very unfortunate there. But he has nothing for this monster, the Bulu of all Tapus, so I'm going to go for that powerful Horn Leech. It might not kill Primarina, but so technically maybe I don't know which would net me more HP. That's kind of like Tapu Bulu. You always got to play the game of what's going to net you more HP, either Horn Leech or Woodhammer. But I'm going to go for Horn Leech, and I'm just thinking late game here. What is my win con? Pinsir is looking very threatening. If I weaken that Ninetales at all, it can pretty much come in, and Serena did not take that well at all, and so I'm just going to fire off a Woodhammer and get that thing weakened. Did a clean 55. That's what I like to see. It goes for Trough Kick. That's a physical grass move. The attack lower. I haven't seen that move anywhere. Because of that, I was about to say I'm going to go to my Celesteela, but I don't have that anymore because I got hexed. So I'm going to go for a Horn Leech. Just get it a little bit lower, give myself some HP back, and then it should be in range of a Woodhammer after that, which is what I'm looking to knock it out with. I don't necessarily understand why my opponent did not go out into their Ribombi. That definitely looks like... Whoa! Crit me with the acrobatics. Definitely crit did not matter, but still unfortunate. I'm gonna do some calcs right now, because no, Doug Trio still, yeah, Doug Trio's still there, so I can't do that. So my best play right now is honestly looking like just Scarf Mag, and just clicking Flash Cannon, and that should take it out. Magnazone's looking very nice this game. Yeah, I mean, my opponents haven't been the best. I am low in the ladder, as I said. Yeah, I'm at like 1242. Yeah, yeah, I'm 11-2 on the Salt though, so doing quite well. May or may not have gotten hacked out a few times, but I'm gonna whine like every other player. And oh my god, it's really funny. So someone else apparently didn't even realize this. Had the Salt before me, but didn't register it. I just registered it today. But they're 6-1 in monotype, so you know, if I ever want to go hit up the monotype ladder, I'll have some points. You know, hit up my good friend Carney Hobo. But anyway, my opponent is not moving, so I'm gonna pause it until they move. Be right back. Okay, we are here, just making sure it's recording. Yep, Camtasia is working. Huh, that never seems to happen. Anyway, so I have a series of plays here that I think is my most optimal, and that's going to involve me pivoting out into my Pyukumuku, and then going just... Are you kidding me? Okay, actually, I want to do another calc right now. Let's pull up Alolan. Okay. Ninetales, Alola. Quick attack. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna see if that thing has any chip on it. Pyukumuka is definitely my best play. Ninetales is at 88%. That is a roll in my favor. So, I am just gonna baton pass for now, which will give me a free switch into something like my Mamoswine. But this game is looking in Mega Pinsir's hands for sure. I do believe, right? Yeah, it's 109. Pinsir's 105. It outspeeds me beforehand, but he goes to Primarina. I'm gonna go into this Mon. I'm gonna get my Stealth Rocks up. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. I'm gonna go to Pyukumuku. I'm gonna Memento onto whatever, as long as it's not a Alolan Nine. I mean, even if it is a Alolan Ninetales, I'm pretty sure I get a free setup with my Mega Pinsir. But that is the game plan from here, and it looks like it should work. So we get those rocks up. Sparkling Aria. What? .90 base power, 100%. The target is cured of its burn. So I don't know why my opponent is not running Surf, because that could cure me of my burns. Nice to know, so I can possibly abuse that now. But I am now going to go out into Magnezone, and actually I'm just going to spam HP Fire, and that might take me to... It'll either take me to victory, or take me to a point in which Mega Pinsir can come in and take the game for me, with Pyukumuka's help, most likely. So, yeah, we're looking pretty solid. At this point, I don't see a lot that my opponent can do to take this back from me. I think I got it locked up, so go 3-0 this live. That's pretty nice, and hopefully we'll just be able to keep climbing. So, my opponent does decide to go into Alolan Doug Trio. It does not outspeed me, and an HP Fire will probably just take this thing out. I don't know why my opponent is using that. That's the biggest reason why I think they're, as some might say, some with Jesus Christ, they're actually gonna knock me out with an Earthquake. And I swear to God. Okay, jeez, us. So I'm gonna go to this Mon. I'm gonna click Z Memento, and that's gonna be the ball game. I'm gonna be able to SD up on a Stone Edge with my Pinsir. He makes the play necessary to win, I believe, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Not like it matters, but I like to know if I'm gonna lose before I lose. So yeah, Blizzard at -2, 52 to 62. I'm eating that up. Actually, let me see if it does less to normal Pinsir, though. it does do less to normal pincers. So my best play is definitely click Swords Dance in normal form. He didn't freeze me. Forgot to even, say don't freeze me, please. And Pincer's going to take this game home with a series of quick attacks, and that will be the live. I just want to thank everyone from watching. I'm Togavor. You're yourself. I hope you enjoyed this live and future ones to come, as long as I'm able to keep this going. But anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!